Looks like we're recording. So, we've had an awesome day following Ron. Ron's got an incredible place up here where he lives. Nice shop, nice everything, man. Let's see, is my phone still in my back pocket? Yes. Gonna need to pull over and, I don't feel like it'll fall out, but I'm gonna see if I can do this without pulling the bike over. Nah, I'm gonna have to pull over. Right here for 2 seconds. All right. If I can get that into. All right. We're off again. All right. Well, let's start over. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So we got an amazing place up here. Took us on some crazy roads. Got to ride a Triumph Tiger. And I found out his bike is restricted, but he doesn't want unrestricted. He's got other sport bikes. That's his touring bike. He's like, I don't care about the power. And the reason it felt so good in the turns was because he's got Traction Dynamics AK20s up front. Really nice forks. I would have been surprised if it was handling that well with stock suspension. Now it makes sense why it was so good. Alright, let's get a little heat back in the tires. So we're going to see. Ron is a very fast rider. And he knows these roads. So we're going to see how he does. Car was held together by bungee cords. Let's see who's faster up on this section of Richard Russell. If we can get ahead of the traffic, which I don't know if we can. I'm certainly going to try. I'm going to see if I can pull away from him. And Ron, when you're watching this, I'm not doing this to be a dick. I'm just very competitive. So he's on a really nice handling bike. That little Duke 690 only makes like 70 something horsepower. But up here in the twisties, that's kind of enough. Until you come to a straightaway. And the way it's geared, it's got very strong acceleration. So we shall see. I'm going to hit my stride, hit the section that I like to hit, and I'm going to see if he hangs. First we got to get around these clowns. Oh my god, if you're not turning, if you're actually taking the speed, go. Yowza. just impossible to get a goddamn clean run. Come on, man. Why is everybody coming in from out of state? Coming in the corner, it's like, oh, cops. It's not. It's amazing coming up here. I can feel how much power my bike has lost just from the elevation change. Probably down like 8 horsepower. Hikers in the road. Yeah, we lost Ron a while back. I don't think I did a kind of a last minute pass, and I don't think he was able to get around the cars. And once you're stuck behind them, then even once you pass, at that point I'm gonna be half a mile up the road. Kind of like what's happening here, but it's all right. Not this turn. After this next downhill turn, road opens up a little bit. Ah, fudge monkey. Come on, get out of the way. Camry, you gonna go? You got more grip in the turns than I got. And the Camry, at least the TRD version, is actually a pretty good handling car. It's pushing like 280 horsepower. Oh, hiker. Alright, this guy's gonna have a little fun running wide. Yeah. Somebody go off-roading or? Pass him on the straight going downhill here. Unless like a goonie floors it. Oh, too many cars coming. Alright, brake hard. Tip it in. by here where we met Sam and Sarah. Cameron had passed them, and I was sitting here cursing like, oh, goddamn Florida people in a big freaking diesel truck going slow. So I got stuck behind him for a couple turns, and then finally one of them waved me by. I was like, thank God. Went past them, didn't even know who was in the car, in the truck. Get to the end of the road, talking to Cameron. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get around all these slow folks. And then up pulls a big blue diesel F-250 pickup truck. And then I see the doors opening. I'm like, uh-oh. Because sometimes you get some hotheads up here and, you know, they get all pissy when you pass them and stuff. I was like, oh boy, here we go. And it was like two girls hop out. Like, was that you? Passing us up in the turns? And we were like, kind of like, not sure how to answer. Like, well, it depends. Are we in trouble? No, we ride too. That was so cool. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that was us. So Sam and Sarah turned out to be delightful. And ended up riding with us and went and got their bikes and rode with them. And it was good. It was good. It was a lot of fun. And they'll be coming back to Georgia at some point. We'll try to schedule some rides. Hopefully my wife will be in town and can actually go ride and join us and get her to stay in town. She's very busy. And then by springtime, our Sarah will have had her second child and hopefully be back on bike. We'll see. Just have to line up a babysitter for her. Or tell Cody, you stay home. Go on some nice rides. Which reminds me, I got to reach out to Jay and our crew from up in the Carolinas and Virginia and Z. See if want to do a, since the women's sport bike rally at Deals Gap kind of fell apart between COVID and really poor leadership from Brittany. It kind of imploded. But a bunch of us have stayed in touch, and maybe we'll go get a couple cabins up at Fontana and go do like a long 3-day weekend. You know, ride up Thursday, get there Thursday evening and got all day Friday, Saturday to ride, and then come home Sunday kind of thing. That'll be a lot of fun. Great times, good memories up there. Let's get to the end of this road and then see how long it takes Ron to catch up. I know he's fast. And so when he sees us, again, I'm not being a dick, just my competitive nature. And a little bit of ball busting. I know you got jammed and stuck behind the some other cars and stuff, so. I think I would be faster than Ron on the upside. That's sort of my jam, that section. I would usually just haul ass and just keep the throttle pinned. On the downhill side, I feel like Ron might be faster. I don't know. In the end, if we were to race from one end to the other, it might be a tie. I might pull away and then have him pull me back on this half. One day, when I'm king of America, I will have my subjects close down the roads and do my bidding. And we'll do some proper racing on this road on a nice summer day when the pavement's super hot and sticky. That's how I will rule my kingdom. But my current tune, awesome. Ron's ridden my bike before when it was largely stock, and he said it is notably stronger, more urgency, more punchy. So my tune's working. We'll see what Charles can do with it. And we are at the end of Richard Russell. Other than a few cars, not a bad run. So I'll take my gear off and everything real quick. This is where we met Sarah and Sam, right here. We thought we were going to get into fisticuffs with some hillbillies from Florida. Little did we know. I'll get off here and make it seem like I've been here for like half an hour. Anyway, I'm not going to have this camera just sitting here rolling, but I'll put in the comments how long it was. Anyway, we'll catch up with you guys later.